Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about my project pan, what I panned this month, which products I had to declutter because it gone bad, and which products are new on the list. So if you want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. As per usual, listen, we will pull our dandy little list, which I can't even believe we are in May. I mean, listen. That is kind of nice. As you can tell, we do have a few. That's my dandy little list. We do have a few that are empty. So let's hop right in and talk about all the products. Let's start with primers and setting spray. We have the Sheglam Niacinamide Primer. This one I used 10 times. And to be honest, we are like coming there. I don't feel like we do have a ton of like progress, at least when I like show you, but I used this again 10 times. I feel like April was the month where I had like a ton of holidays and vacations, so this was a little bit tricky, but I feel like I did great progress. I'm hoping that I can use this up in May. Wow, that was like a long pause, but I feel like I hope I can use it up in May so that I can again use the other one. Same goes for the Fix and Last Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer. Again, I used this also 10 times in the month of April. I use these combined. I do feel for this one I see more of a progress, probably because of the packaging and the like shape of the bottle of these primers, because this one is a like straight up shape and this one has like a rounded shape. So I'm guessing that this is the reason why we don't see like in this one this big of a progress as we do in this. I do feel, again, I do enjoy this. If they go like empty in the months of May, I will go to the Jelly Grip Primer, which I did not use at all. This one is the hydrating primer. And again, did not use this in April. As I said last month, I will use this when the other two are empty. So that's why it's here. Just saying. Setting sprays is a little bit, listen, I've tried really hard to use up the E.L.F, but this stuff is so finely milled, like the mister is so finely milled, I couldn't. I used it 8 times and you can tell there's just a little bit left. This is like rubbing off really badly, so you will see blend in the stats or the figure. But yeah, I'm hoping for May. I really hope for May. It is still a great primer. I really enjoy it. When this is empty, I definitely want to reuse the bottle because, again, the mister is amazing, which is always good. And then we do have the first product that is empty. I used up the Essence Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. I used it 4 times and then it was empty, which I've told you last month. And I did switch in 2 new setting sprays. So just keep that in mind. The ones I've talked about last month. So we will see them in a bit. Yeah, but so far I really enjoyed it. And again, empty. When we talk about the setting sprays, I've picked up I've switched out the Fix and Spray to the Sheglam and Rick and Morty. This is the Pickle Rick setting spray. And as I told you before, this one was quite empty, to be honest. So there is not like a big jump or something like this. This is already empty. This, of course, you can hear the probably metal ball in here. And there is still a little bit of product leak, but the spritz, I don't know if you can tell, but the spritzer is so bad because there's so less product in here that I just can't use this anymore. Just saying. But I definitely enjoy, first of all, the slight fresh scent of this. I really enjoyed the setting spray. And again, if this, like, or when this is full, and you can definitely, like, switch out the bottle. And again, there's just, like, 2 milliliters left or something like this. You can switch these out or fill this up. I definitely will enjoy this. I will not like throw this out like the bottle. I will reuse that because it's super damn cute and pretty. So I will definitely, yeah, 2 setting sprays that are empty. And then I brought in after this was empty because I was like, listen, this is seemingly similar, like for use, at least for me, because I use this to spray my shimmers with. I put in after that the Fix and Last Instant Matte setting spray by Essence. This is the new packaging. This one has a really pretty fine mist. This one really nice. We'll see if I bring in another one of those setting spray in the future, because I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see about that. But this one really pretty. I used this 2 times so far. Again, I brought it in when this one went empty, so this one I didn't use as often, but I definitely enjoyed it quite a bit, and I do like the new mister. Let's come to brows before we come to complexion, and we do have 4 brow products. I used my Super Fluff by Maybelline 11 times, which I really enjoy it. Just saying, I really enjoy it. Of course you can't tell because packaging, so we don't see how much product is in here, to be honest. I'm curious as well. I used, which is super fun, I used these here 1 time, which is the Sheglam Brow Faction Angled Brush and Dip, and I have it in ash as well as chocolate. So this is ash, this is chocolate. This one is the new brush, which is a little bit more precise than this one. I do enjoy this one more because it does the job. But maybe it's also the color, I'm not sure. To be honest, I was testing out other products by Sheglam, so I got distracted. So yes, this is a 1-time use, and then I used the brow pencil by NYX in Auburn 8 times, which you can tell I'm still on that. Again, I was a little bit distracted from that. Really enjoying it. Used it today. It's just not as precise as I liked, to be honest, because again, I am not the biggest brow pencil girl, but it's just me. Just saying. So, but yeah, 8 times. I feel like that was a good round, at least in my opinion. In this part of the thing is like a anxiety part where I film like the close-up of this powder, which is Shattered by NYX, which I'm like, at some point, I'm guaranteeing you at some point in 2025, I will throw this. Not with intention, just saying. I used this 11 times. I've tried to use it as often as I could. Again, this is Shattered, and now we do have like a almost loose powder, which I can think this is the best I can do, just saying. But I really enjoy it, to be honest, so that's a great thing. I enjoyed it, just saying. For foundation, I did use up the Skin Tint by Essence. I used it twice before it like was done. And yeah, you can tell. Again, I would highly recommend this. I really enjoyed this. There is also now in drugstores number 10, which would be better for me or suited for me. So I would definitely grab that in the number 10 if I'm, go through my foundation at some point. I mean, we're at 2 from 3, so I'm quite confident, to be honest. And then I used, in replacement of that, I used the Tinted Hydrator by Wet n Wild. This is the lightest shade, and I feel like I have it on right now. I feel like it could be lighter. Just saying, I need 1 shade lighter than this, and this is in Fair. 1 shade lighter, Wet n Wild. Just saying. This one is, by the way, not even 1 fluid ounce. It's 27 milliliters or 0.91 fluid ounce, which I feel suspected. I used this 5 times. So again, I do enjoy the finish. I do enjoy the product itself. I just wish it would be a little bit lighter. Just a titch. It is also similar-ish to the Essence Skin Tint, I would say. So I really enjoy it. It has more of a light to medium coverage, which again, I do enjoy. So really nice. I do enjoy that. And then for concealer, I've used the House Labs one. I used it 11 times. And this one I won't say stupid, but probably. Listen, I was complaining about having not enough product on this wand. And so I removed the stopper. You can tell why this is a problem, can you? Yes, me too. Now I have too much product everywhere. So that is a great opinion. Listen, can you tell? Like, look at this. Yes, I did try to scrape that. It worked. There is not, like, listen, there is not, I feel like I can use this up till the end of the year. There's not like a major ton of product in here, just in general. But yeah, that was technically not what I intended, because again, this is like, as you can tell, I should have not removed the stopper, because it's like really, really messy and I have it now everywhere. So not the brightest idea on my part. Keep that in mind. Let's go with the other way in complexion. We do have a contour, bronzer, as well as concealer. The other one, like the highlighting concealer, whatever you want to, or whatever floats them both. Let's do it Judydoll, and the contour palette. This one I've used 9 times. Listen, I used all of these 9 times, just saying. As you can tell, doing some progress. I'm quite excited about this. I feel like I have a lot of product left, just saying, but you can tell it's like in the edges of the product, so I'm working on that. I also hit more pan by the Dasique one. This one is the V-Cut Blending Shading in Cool Blending 02. This one again definitely has more of a pan. We do have more of a showing of that. Still a ton of product left, so just have that in mind, that you get what you pay for in these products. And again, this is quite like high. Can you tell? Like the dent, it's quite impressive, to be honest. Again, using it 9 times. And we do have the bronzer, which I used is the Winnie the Pooh Catrice Soft Glow Bronzer. And this one I, again, used also 9 times. I tried to use them all at the same time, of course. And as you can tell, I have here also hit the pan, and this one is also getting better and more pronounced, which I enjoy. And I feel like there's not a ton of product left here in these areas, so I'm quite confident about this to go further than this. And then we do have the Joycee concealer, highlighter, whatever you floats your boat. This is in M3070, and this one is a white concealer. I used it twice. Yeah, I was lazy. What are you expecting? This one, again, I used twice. I used it today to do the proper job of highlighting my face underneath. Because, again, I feel like the foundation is a little bit deep. So I was just, like, highlighting a little bit. I do enjoy it. Listen, I do really enjoy this. Just saying. Just not that I use it often. Which is, in hindsight, a problem. Just saying. Let's come to mascara. I did have one that I throughout, which is the Lash Paradise Forever Noir. I used it twice, and to be honest, it's just smudged now, so the formula is off, which again, I think I told you, and I can't open it properly, so I used it twice and then I had to throw that out. Same goes for the Essence Lash Glue. I used it twice and then I had to throw it out. I used my new one, which is the same. Listen, they're the same. I just enjoyed this lash glue quite a bit. This one is the old one. Again, I used twice. This one is the new one. I used 4 times already. So these 2 products I threw out. And we're still on the Dasique. This one is the Mood Up Mascara Long Curl. This one I used twice as well. Why did I use it twice in comparison to all the others? I used other mascaras, to be honest. This one is a brown one, which is a beautiful brown one. Don't get me wrong. Can you tell? This is a really, really nice brown one, but I used and tested out other mascaras, so I just used this twice this month, just so you know. But yeah, I do have these 2 products still in the run. I'm ashamed. Somehow. I used my single shadow twice. Yeah, listen, still having a ton of products and palettes. I'm still liking these. I'm just still enjoying these. I'm just not using them as often as I could, but on the other hand, I'm using them, which is great. I should try to use them together with shimmers from other palettes. That would be probably like a great thing, just saying. But yeah, again, I used them twice, so there is not a ton of progress here. By the way, this eyeshadow palette I got from Sheglam, which was quite affordable, just saying. So I really enjoy it. I just didn't use it a ton. Let's come to my favorite part, lip products. I've used my Kylie 11 times, and as you can tell, it's getting smaller and smaller. I'm still not there. It's as long as my nose. Ooh, that's kind of a nice thing. By the way, I appreciate that you can use the shade name, or the shade name is right at the end, so you can still like till right the end see. Also, Kylie Cosmetics is also written like right at the end, so you can still see it. Still enjoying this. Again, it still works with the cap. We will see about that. Did I say how many times I use it? 11 times, just saying. Then we do have 5 times, six times for Pat McGrath. Still absolutely loving this, and to be honest, it's kind of funny. I always see my progress when I watched or do the clips for this, because listen, I think like I didn't use at all like a product this, because I just normally don't do a ton. But to be honest, this in Stone together with the like Sigma lip oil, that is such a pretty nude. If you're like my skin tone or a little bit deeper, stunning. I really highly appreciate the color. I really appreciate the product itself. I really love the color. This is, by the way, in Nude Fantasia, and this is the Satin Allure lipstick, and I absolutely love it. Again, it's more of a yellow leaning lipstick. Such a pretty shade. Highly recommended if you're as pale as me or even paler. I feel like that could be really nice because it's a perfect nude tone for pale girls like me. We do have losses here. Listen, I used my Sigma Renewed Lip Oil 4 times, and to be honest, it does not smell good anymore. So it was like, I wanted to use it today, and I smelled it, and I was like, yeah, that is a no. No, we don't. And I feel like last time I used it, I got a cold sore, so this one has to go. And I do have to say, I will not bring in a new one because I have the E.L.F one, and I try to use that up at least a little bit. Maybe we'll see how I feel about this next month. Maybe I bring in another product, just saying, so we'll see. And then we do have the E.L.F lip oil, and this is the Glow Revival lip oil, and this is in Coral Fixation. I used it 5 times, which again, not the best usage at all, but I feel like I'm going there really slowly. I'm not even at 50%, listen. So I will not bring in a new lip product, at least not now, maybe next month or the month after, but yeah. And if you ask yourself, I used this one time. This is the NYX Slick Click Fat Oil Shine Lip Balm, and this is in the Mood shade. I used it once because I was into the nude eye or nude lip phase. So again, once, which is not bad, but also not good. So this is all. I've had like finished. How many products did I finish this month? 6 products. I finished this month 6 products, which is amazing, just saying. I did not bring in, or I will not bring in a new product. We're at the moment at 34 products in total. So we're still standing at that point, just saying. But yeah, I think maybe if I want to, I will bring in next month maybe a product or 2. We already finished 11 products, which is quite nice, to be honest. We are not even halfway through the year yet, so I'm nice. I think that is a great deal. We will find out. I do think that this is really nice. I do think we have a great point. Again, we're going there. This month was really great. Again, we do have with the Sheglam setting spray, we had a product that was already almost empty. But the point is, of course, to use these products and empty them so we can bring in new stuff, because let's be real, we always bring in new stuff. So yeah, just saying, but I really enjoy it. I hope you did as well. If you do, subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you in my small little YouTube family. Also, if you want to write down maybe what product I should bring in, write it down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.